Hey guys, Tom here from Metalloud, and I'm here to review the EP from Bloodstream called Break Me. So recently there's been this huge resurgence of emo rock music and indie rock music, and not something that you think of as emo, not what the mainstream kind of threw at emo, what it turned into in the early 2000s to, mid 2000s, around there, what everyone was kind of calling emo, bands like Taking Back Sunday and even, anything like that kind of got that label thrown at them, which really wasn't what emo was. Emo kind of started in the late 90s with music kind of progressing from hardcore or punk to post-hardcore and splitting into emo. And I think there's been this huge kind of reemergence of what emo was back in the 90s, with a lot of bands like even Brand New kind of did their thing in the mid 2000s, kind of saw something in their Basement, Title Fight. Bands like that are really kind of keeping that vibe alive, and Bloodstream are no different. They're really kind of giving us a great emo album to listen to. This is a 5-song EP. It's, a few songs kind of just get you introduced to things, and they're all very well done tracks on here. So Bloodstream is a band out of Massachusetts. Now, for me personally, where I'm coming from is they feature two members of another band I love called Northernmost, who you probably heard me talk about. Fortunately, recently disbanded, but two of their members have gone on to now form Bloodstream with a bunch of other talented musicians who also have been in other bands as well. So like I said, for this EP, it's a very well done introduction to what we can kind of expect in terms of sound from Bloodstream in the future. It features a lot of aggressive tracks, things like Breeze, for instance, or the title track Break Me. And then you have, the softer songs like Faith on here as well that kind of counterbalance everything. The opening track, Willow, for instance, really is reminiscent of early 2000s emo, I would say. And I mean real emo, and never really breaks into screamo on that track, at least. You get these raw emotional lyrics and these kind of harsh guitar work on here, and the kind of smooth drumming. Everything works together on that track, and just very, very reminiscent of early 2000s emo bands and what was becoming emo at that time. Then you have tracks like the title track Break Me, which is also reminiscent, but more towards screamo on there. They do a little bit of screaming. It's definitely a harsher song on there, but it's still a fantastic song. I really enjoy that. It's very well done. And like I said, they managed to kind of balance everything out with the song Faith, for instance, which is a much lighter, kind of dreamy song with the guitar work and everything on there, and definitely the softer lyrics and the singing, everything. And it definitely goes well with the more harsher tracks where you're not kind of just bombarded with, just rough songs constantly. And the closing track, Goodnight, is actually a very nice mix of everything, soft and harsh all at the same time. And then you have my favorite track, Breeze, which is kind of this grungy kind of emo track, and definitely reminiscent, I would say, of bands like Basement, for instance, or Sunny Day Real Estate, things like that. And for that reason, I really enjoy that whole track in general. So like I said, there's about 5 songs on this EP, and it's just a nice intro to the band. It's enough to leave you, satisfy you, but leave you wanting more, which is where I am. I definitely want to hear more from this band, and I'm excited to hear what we're going to get from a full LP from this band. So guys, those are my thoughts on the Bloodstream EP Break Me, which you can download now from their Bandcamp. I definitely suggest checking these guys out. If you have anything you want to say, go ahead and leave it down below in a comment. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more.